Bring you Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up, or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is the 17th of today is the 17th of March 2025, and it's now been 588 days that you've kidnapped my brother and are holding him hostage and at ransom at your private care facility, which you're orchestrating as acting in my brother's best interest. When the reality is that you have always acted in your own best interest rather than in my brother's best interest or anybody else's best interest. That is the bottom line. You are acting in your own best interest and claiming to be acting in my brother's best interest. Today is the 17th of March 2025, and today is the 17th of March 2025, and it's been now 588 days that you've kidnapped my brother, whilst in the meantime colluding and conspiring with your partners and associates to further disenfranchise and destabilize my household and myself, trying to play psychological mental games with myself, trying to bankrupt me as per usual. That's what you've always been doing, haven't you? You've been always but trying to bankrupt people because it serves your agenda to do so. This is completely ridiculous, completely horrendous, completely unacceptable, and completely unacceptable. And I urge you once again to engage with us before you end up murdering my brother off. I don't have no idea what kind of condition my brother's been held in. Where are you holding him? I have no idea. All right, you've just continued to do this because it serves your agenda. Yeah, I've not had any formal understanding of what's happening here. It's simply ridiculous that you can call yourself a local authority and yet at the same time act and behave in such a pusillanimously cowardice manner as you are presently doing. It's completely ridiculous. I continue to ask you to engage with us. I'm leaving you daily messages. What is my brother still alive? Have you killed him off? Why can't I speak to him on the telephone? Why can't it be a supervised visit? What is the basis of all this? Is it not the case that you're simply looking to cover up your own systemic failures, and these are the lengths and breadths that you're willing to go to kill and murder, falsely convict, and pervert the institution of justice, all so you can maintain your badly put together facade and deception and perception that you are acting in the best interest of the people that you serve and the jobs that you're doing, and you're just doing your jobs, when the reality is that you are playing cover up. You're covering up your own failures in order to maximize your own profit and gain, to a point where you are, basically lost all decorum. You're detaining my brother indefinitely. With what law are you detaining him under? That's all I've asked you. You're a solicitor, Mr. Kenna. Tell us do some soliciting. Tell us what law is it that you're detaining my brother in? Oh no, we can't tell you this, Mr. Hussain, because we're all lying, bunching scoundrels, and if we tell you, then we'll ultimately be held accountable, and we don't want to be held accountable. That's the bottom line, isn't it? You want complete impunity from any kind of a responsibility for your actions. All you want to do is just sit there and collect the money, and we all should be bowing down in gratitude for the failures that you're putting in place. That's ultimately how you operate. You put yourself into a position of authority and power, and then have no accountability or transparency, and then dictate terms and bully and intimidate, torture and murder. Those are the ways of the tyrants. That's the tyrannical way of doing things. I mean, how long have we been at this now, Mr. Kenna? How long have we been at this Bradford Council? I myself, for the first 12 years, from 2000 to 2012. You were covertly manipulating me and staging events for me to end my family members' lives. From 2012 till today, to 2025, another 13 years, you have been more with the gloves off, more overt, attacking and persecuting us. And in the process, what has that achieved? Have you made by stealing my £500,000 trust fund? Have you really benefited from that, or have you put yourself in more trouble than it's worth? More people have died as a consequence. The money that you thought you were saving or you were profiteering from has all been dissipated. You're having to, you've spent all the money unlawfully. You've stolen all our money, and you're holding my brother and myself hostage. You're breaking all the laws. I mean, you're clearly a delinquent, tyrannical, terrorist organization, aren't you? You terrorize and dictate and are fascists. You don't have no aspects of modernity or civility, do you? I mean, at the end of the day, here I am many decades later, still standing, looking to find out where my brother is, looking to protect my family, the basics of things, and you as a state or organ of government are simply making a complete arse of yourself, continue to target and victimize, buying more and more of the judges and the judiciary off. You've completely perverted the institution of justice to a point where it no longer has any validity or value in the eyes of the public, or especially in my eyes, because you perverted it to such a degree, so you can maintain this badly put together facade, so you can scam the public, the purse, and make money through terrorizing and tyranny. It's the 17th of March today. It's the 17th month of Ramadan. We want to see our brother. My sister is despairing of the fact that she can't see her brother. Why is it that you've created such a situation and now acting negligently and neglectfully and not looking to resolve any situation? It's simply a case of yourself acting and behaving in a manner that is completely deplorable and vindictive and persecutory. You're persecuting and hounding me for what? For the fact that you were failing, for your incompetences. This has always been the case. You've been always failing and incompetent. And now when I'm highlighting these out, you're simply looking to ignore me and put me back into prison. And that's all you can do, isn't it? Destroy property, kill people, falsely accuse and incarcerate and imprison people. That's all you can do. That's how you make your money, through terrorization, through villainy and tyranny. But you can't do your jobs. At the end of the day, you can have all the money in the world, but all you'll do is just fritter it away, because you go by no standards. You live by the rule that you are above any kind of accountability or responsibility. You do as you please. You torture, murder, maim, and get away with it, because simply you have no accountability to anybody. But the reality is that you all have accountable to the Creator God on the day of judgment. But more importantly, that's more important. You will be brought to account in the day of judgment in the eyes of in the true justice of the Lord Creator God.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. To continue recording your message, press 3. Please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
Okay, Mr. Kenna, time is once again getting the better of me. As you can see, I'm leaving another message today. It's the 17th of March, 2025. We've not seen our brother for 588 days, especially my sister in Oldham. I managed to see him for 1 hour, and he was in a complete disheveled and neglected and deplorable state that you were keeping him under. It's impractical for you to continue to hold him like this. I'll continue to leave messages. And as you know, every day that goes by is a £1 million liability created because of your complete abuse of power and authority, and your ability to buy off the judges and the police and the courts and everybody else, perverting the institution of justice so that you can maintain this publicly held facade that you're a city of culture. City of what culture? You've been torturing and murdering my family members for many decades now and neglecting on us, and then claiming it's all my fault.
You've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. If you are happy with your message, press 4.
4.
Message sent. Goodbye.
So just another day held hostage, imprisoned by the local authority while they unlawfully detain my brother and won't let me see him, even in the month of Ramadan, even when we should be spending a family time together in service to God. They're destroying our lives. They're destroying my sister's life, my brother's life, all so that they can maintain what they've been doing. And that what they've been doing is committing mass murder and torturing the people of Bradford with impunity, because they can buy off the judges and the courts and the police all together.